This week, Rotterdam was the setting for an ATP World Tour 500 event, the ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament. First held in 1974, this is Holland's star-studded tennis event, attracting huge interest.
It's a big week in Rotterdam, you know. When you go into the city, you know, the night matches, everybody is talking about it. It's the talk of the town.
It has an illustrious list of previous champions: Arthur Ashe, Jimmy Connors, Bjorn Borg and Boris Becker. And we're not forgetting the current tournament director, the man they call Crackerjack, homegrown hero, Richard Krajicek.
Yeah, I didn't know I was ever that young. It's a long time ago. But yeah, those were the good old days. I think it was 95 or 97 I won it in those 2 years. And that's a good memory. So it's nice that I remember I came here as a spectator, as a little boy sitting in the stands. And then I became a player, and now I'm tournament director.
I have to say he's at least as good as a tournament director as he was as a player. He's very open for the public, very open for the press. And of course he has a very good relationship with most of the players, because some of them even played against him when he was still active as a player. And he knows exactly what they need.
It's a very good tournament. It's great. I mean, you can see a lot of people are here from the first day, and the people love the sport. A lot of facilities, good facilities. The courts are great, you know. So the players are happy, and like I said, I'm happy I'm here, and I'm looking forward.
Richard Krajicek won the Wimbledon singles title in 1996, the only player from the Netherlands to ever win a Grand Slam. It was a seminal moment in his career.
Takes a lot of, I say, frustration away. You know, if I wouldn't have won the title, I think I always would have been like, why didn't I win one? And I think I always would have something in my head like my career wouldn't be complete. And it could have been more complete, but with the one title, I'm very happy.
Tennis is in Krajicek's blood. Following his retirement in 2003, the natural progression was to stay in the game. He became Rotterdam's tournament director a year later and relishes it.
For me, it's a really familiar place to be, and it's already scary enough to stop playing tennis and that you do have to do something else. And if you have to come in a new environment, that's even tougher. So I had to stop tennis, of course. I became a tournament director, which is something else, but at least it was in the environment that I knew best. And so yeah, I was happy that I was given this opportunity.
Krajicek has drawn on his years of experience on the ATP World Tour. He knows how much the fans appreciate the chance to get up close to their tennis heroes.
That's for us the most important thing. Bring the people and the players close to each other with autograph sessions, interviews, one-on-ones, meet and greets. And then you feel the tournament more. And that's what we try to achieve. For me, it's the best job to have. You know, I think being a tennis coach, traveling coach with a top player is also great, but you have to be on the road 40, 45 weeks a year. And I have a young family, so I'm not going to do that. So for me, being a tournament director of this unbelievable event is great.
In the first of the ABN AMRO World Tennis Tournament semi-finals, Robin Soderling defeated Nikolai Davydenko to earn a place in his 12th ATP World Tour Tournament final, the Swede winning in straight sets. In the evening session, the 2007 champion Mikhail Yuzhny took on Novak Djokovic. And Yuzhny surprised most experts, taking the first set on a tiebreak, and then holding his nerve as the second set also went the distance. Four points later, and the Russian had match point.
Game, set match, Yuzhny.
At a packed arena, Yuzhny began the final brightly, breaking Soderling in the very first game. But the Swede bounced straight back. Soderling took a 5-3 lead in the first set. Yuzhny dug deep, to stay in contention. But a game later, with Söderling holding 2 set points, Lady Luck intervened. Into the second set, and fortune deserted Yuzhny entirely.
Game Söderling.
The Russian was forced to retire due to injury, not quite the manner in which a victorious Robin Söderling would have wished to mark his first title of 2010. But he goes on to Rotterdam's Roll of Honour, and we'll have more highlights later in the show. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, we get to know Aussie Open semi-finalist Jo-Wilfried Tsonga a little better. And we catch up on old times with one of the game's best-loved past champions, Goran Ivanisevic. Until then, don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news. See you next week.